My name is Rafael, you're watching Marco Garage, and today I'm gonna explain how the legendary Brazilian metal band Sepultura, chose their name. But first, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave your comment telling if you knew about this or not. Well, Sepultura was formed in 1984, more than 40 years ago, in a city called Belo Horizonte here in Brazil. I'm Brazilian, and they were formed by the brothers Max and Igor Cavalera. And a few years later, the classic lineup was formed with the bassist Paulo Jr. and the guitarist Andreas Kisser. And they released then many incredible albums that were successful all over the world, like Arise in 1991, Chaos AD in 1993, and probably their best one, which is called Roots, released in 1996. But it might sound like a strange word for people from other languages, the word Sepultura. Maybe not for someone who speaks Spanish, because they might know a little bit what it means, but how they chose their name. The thing is, at the time, it was pre-internet. You couldn't search for things on the internet, so it was even harder to learn another language. So the thing you would have to use would be a dictionary and look for words, right? And Max Cavalera, the guitarist and vocalist of the band, he left the band in 1997 or 1996, if I'm not mistaken, right after Roots. And his brother Igor Cavalera was in the band until 2006. Nowadays they play together. They were not talking to each other for a while, but nowadays thankfully they're together again. And the band continued with Andreas Kisser and Paulo Jr. And then they hired Derek Green as the vocalist, and now they're in the middle of a farewell tour now in 2024. But the thing is, he had to look in the dictionary what the meaning of the words, and he was a big Motorhead fan, and Max was at the time listening to the incredible 1983 Motorhead album Dancing, Another Perfect Day, right? A really underrated Motorhead album in my opinion, certainly one of the greatest from the 80s. And there is one of the most famous songs of the album, which is fantastic, called Dancing in Your Grave. Well, he didn't know what the word grave meant, so he took the dictionary and he started to look for it. And the word grave in Portuguese is called Sepultura. And that's how he chose the name for the band. It was inspired by the incredible Motorhead song Dancing in Your Grave. And the word grave in Portuguese means Sepultura. And the name of this incredible metal band, most successful Brazilian metal band of all time for sure, was born. And the cool thing is that he had the chance to meet Lemmy Kilmister later, and Sepultura shared the bill in festivals all around the world with Motorhead many times, and they became good friends. And another interesting thing, and if you haven't heard yet, you should check it out, because on their 1991 album Arise, as a bonus track of that album, they recorded a cover for Motorhead's Orgasmatron. One of the most incredible covers of Motorhead I ever heard. Is just fantastic in Max's voice. If you haven't heard, please check it out, okay? And if you haven't heard Sepultura, please go and listen to them. They're one of the greatest metal bands of all time, all right? I hope you liked the video, and please like the video, subscribe, and leave your comment. Tell if you knew about this or not, okay? Thank you for watching, and I see you later.